Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you guys are doing great today. I am thought I'd maybe put a small video out. It's probably not gonna be that long. I don't know. Every time I say it's not gonna be that long, it ends up being about 20-30 minutes long. And then the ones I'm thinking it's gonna be a long video, it only ends up being like 5 minutes. So um anyways, it's been a minute since I put a video out there, but I just thought I just wanted to just kind of touch base with you guys and see how you guys are doing. I have been okay. I've been dealing with some allergies a little bit. I've got a little bit of sore throat right now, and my ear kind of hurts a little bit. I think it's just allergens because I did a little bit like dusting and stuff yesterday, and I think it just kind of got all up, in my sinuses, and I think that's just kind of exacerbating things. So I'm wearing my little ghost shirt. Actually, it's actually kind of PJs, but I don't really care because I'm not going anywhere today. So, anyways, I'm sitting in my living room right now. It's just that's why it's kind of echoey a little bit. I was thought about doing a test video in the office where that's where I'm going to do most of my YouTube videos at to see how echo it is. Because if you guys don't mind the echo and me talking, then I can proceed forward in trying to work on the channel, but with other videos. But if you guys rather not have a little bit echo, empty, I guess, sound, then you're probably going to be a little bit more patient until I can find things to fill up the space a little bit to absorb the sound. I don't like to have any like those ugly little like eggshell looking foam things on the walls. I don't know. If you have a YouTube channel out there, guys, can you let me know what do you do to create your space where it's not so echoey, I guess? I know some people actually, it seems like they're in a room, but actually, some people actually make they put everything into a closet, like a walk-in closet, and they close the door. So it's kind of like more, the sound is contained. But I don't have that luxury. So I am at the point where I'm just trying to decide what to do with that. So I do have a couple like sound absorb boards, but I think they're kind of thin, so I don't think they're going to absorb that much. They are pretty though. I do like them. And I do have a rug in there, but the rug is like, cuz I got a washable rug, so the washable rugs are actually very very thin. Again, it's not going to absorb as much. And it's a small rug, so it's like 4 feet. It's not that big. I thought about getting, and it's gonna be probably cost me a good amount of money, but I thought about getting a pad or something like that that goes underneath the rug, but I have to like cut it circular because my rug is circular. So maybe to me add a little bit more, like one, it's going to be thicker, but maybe the pad can absorb some sound. I don't know. I heard that books, maybe putting anything soft in the room can absorb sound. So I do have two semi-empty bookcases right now in there. So once I think I get in there, and I do have a bin that I have to unpack all my stuff that was in my other room where uh, all my YouTube stuff and all my books and everything like that were in. I end up moving them to a different room. So now I just threw them all in a bin to just transport. So now once I go through that bin and kind of put things where I want to put it at, I think I will probably add like maybe some soft, like maybe a couple like plushies that are cute. Probably maybe throw in like a little small baby, like a throw pillow, like kind of display it nicely onto the shelf. Those can probably absorb some sound. My curtains, they're sheer, so they're not really going to absorb anything. So I really don't have a whole lot, in there. So it's going to be kind of echoey. I apologize for it, but yeah. Actually, let's go see if it's echoey now. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go in it. I am going to try my hardest. I'm sorry, the door was sticking because we just got dubbing in here. See how it's echoey? I don't know. It's my husband just finished painting the door, so it's still got a little tape on it, on the hinge. But we're still kind of working on it. Oh, one of my boards fell down. I'm so sad. We'll have to fix it later. But if you guys see, I had actually three. It was one, Oh Lord, I can't do this too. And then there's a third one. Those are the like sound absorbers I was telling you about. I have my whiteboard and then I have my shelf. I brought this shelf in from the other room, and this is my whiteboard. This whiteboard is going to be where I have my ideas at for YouTube's. Like I tell you guys, send me a comment or whatever it is and let me know what you guys would like for me to cover and work on. I did get a new chair. So this is my new chair. I actually kind of like it. You see, you guys? I kind of like it. It's really pretty. And then my desk is kind of empty. A new computer. I finally got a new computer, guys. So I barely have only been on it like once or twice, but over the last month or so because I've been so busy with working on what was I working on? Stuff around the house, and I was also hanging out with my daughter, because she comes in from college every now and then, and the holidays are coming up, so we've been kind of busy. Plus, I've been dealing with my health problems, so I haven't had that much energy. So just actually sit down and do something at the moment, but I will work on it. I plan on working on it really soon. I'm gonna force myself to do it either way. So anyway, so these are my curtains. Like, I think they're so pretty. Like, you see? I don't know. I don't have my camera turned around, so I'm hoping y'all got that. But these are the bookshelves I was talking about. See, I have like stuff, and I just don't know exactly how to do it. And there's my bin. And this is my rug. And that right there is the, it was the background of whenever I'm in the other room where I had behind my desk. It was just, vines that hang. I'm thinking about putting those atop of my bookcase. I think it'll look cute, look pretty. I'm kind of going for like a florally, viney theme a little bit with a touch of black and white, I guess, and some greens, a little bit of pinks. I'm trying to, I don't know exactly everything I'm doing here, but I'm trying to work on it. So I do have a closet because this is a bedroom, so we made it into like an office. So, I think the paint kind of got stuck on it. I'm not going to show entirely on here because it's empty for the most part. I mean, you see my guitar. I don't play. I've always just wanted a guitar. So my husband bought me one for Christmas one year, and I was like, hey, I never learned, but I just wanted one just to have one because I thought it's neat, and I'm a music person, so, but yeah, what do you call it? But one day my daughter was playing with it when she was a teen, and I think she accidentally broke the string on it, and I was like so upset. So I had to replace one of the strings. I don't know which chord it is, but because I know nothing about the guitar, I just know it's great to use to tune a piano. That's all I know. But I'm thinking about, honestly, I'm gonna probably hang it up somewhere just to have. Yeah. So this is actually the room that I'm gonna be using. So I don't, like I said, it's kind of echoey. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's okay? I mean, to start with, I think it will work. I just need to fill it in so it's not so echoey. See, like right now it's really echoey. And so when I do a video, I don't want to be sounding like this. Like I'm in in the middle of a project, and that's why it's so echoey. And yeah. People say you can talk like this, and then you just all you have to do is use like editing software, and it can change your voice where it takes away the echo, sounding. It will actually make it more muffled. So, but I don't really I don't really feel like I shouldn't have to do all that. So I don't know. What do you guys suggest I do? Do you think I suggest, if y'all are okay with this, cool, I'll do it like this. Other people say you could record the vocal part of it somewhere else where it's more muffled, and then place the recording with whatever video that you have, and then it kind of goes together. I thought about that, but I'm also one of those people who I'm one of those people that actually like to record the vocal part of it at the same time I'm working on the visual part. It's just how I am. I've also but I have done in the past. I have done some videos where I would, what do you call it? I would record everything, like if I'm reading something, an article, or if I'm telling a story or whatever, I would just do it all straight through, and then I'd go back and place in my elements as far as my visual part. I can do that. But again, like I said, if I do that, I have to do it separately, and I like to record straightly from the same place where I do video and so forth. So I don't know how exactly I would do that. I don't know if I would record it on my phone and then send a file to my computer. See what I'm saying? I don't know how to do all that. I haven't learned to do all that. There's probably a lot of the YouTubers out there that have got this down, and programmers and everybody else that, they're very efficient with that. I'm a one-woman show here. I do all my research. I am the voice. I do all the editing. I do everything myself. I don't have a team. I do it myself. So you have to take that with a grain of salt. So if it's not up there with the ones, if you're subscribed to other channels plus mine and compare mine to other people, yeah, you're probably subscribed to channels who have actually they have probably a whole team that works behind the scenes that does a lot of the research for them, and people that actually they pay for them to actually edit. You know what I mean? So I don't do that. And these people do this. This is their job 24/7. This is what they work on. This is all they do. Not me. I mean, I think I would be great if I could do it. But a lot of editing, the software, a lot of the sources, and things like that, that costs money up front. So YouTubers, if you don't understand how YouTube works, so a lot of YouTubers, we have to pay for things up front and hope that we're gaining the subscriptions, we're gaining the followers, we're gaining the respect that we were looking for online. We're trying to get that credibility out there. Like people see, I like to watch a lot of police videos, I guess, like the body cams footage, courtroom stuff. I watch stuff like that a lot on YouTube. Even those YouTubers they have to pay for the footage. They have to pay, and sometimes it's either per body cam, sometimes it's per page of his documents. It is, I mean, they have to, and it's not cheap. Some places it's actually pretty expensive. I think somebody was talking about how they do it, and it cost them almost $1,000 for one case. And the video was only 30 minutes long. But I mean, it wasn't like anybody that was anybody that was famous or anything like that. It was just, all it was just a normal person, So I think it's crazy, right now for me to jump in and pay for those things when I don't even have the subscribers. Because some people say it's a risk, it's a gamble. If you do that, you may get those subscribers. That's probably how you could do it. But that's, to me, it's the same thing as paying for subscribers. So I don't want to do that either. I like to do things organically. I also like to do my research for what I can do on my own. Software itself, on editing wise, it is kind of pricey. I mean, many software out there, it's like a monthly thing you subscribe to, which can get expensive. It depends on what type of videos you want to do. I try to do as much as I can, just like this, as much as I can, because it's free, and two, because it seems more real and it feels like you're actually sitting there and talking with somebody and you're able to connect, if that makes sense as well. Um, so yeah, I mean, so software is, so whenever I get ready to actually put a video out the next time I do, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the editing is not up there with people, other YouTubers who've got, you know, thousands and thousands of subscribers in their base. If my videos are not up to that standard, don't come after me, because I'm going to have to build on it. It's going to take me time. I have had this channel for a couple of years now, but I haven't been as active on it as I was in the past. So, yeah. So with that being said, guys, I guess that's it. That's all. I just really want to make sure we're all on the same page and let you guys know, get an update on how the sound sounds like in here. So if you guys are game, cool. Let me know, comment down below. If not, I will try my best to try to help the sound, but it may take me longer before I actually put another video out. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and make sure you are subscribed, stay tuned, and hit the notification bell, because you never know when I may actually finally get that video out there. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Yeah, I guess you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.